Right now at 6, volunteers going door to door, reaching out to those affected by the recent homicides near Goleta. We're live with the story. And a UCSB professor learns her fate after confronting anti-abortion protesters on campus. Court details just ahead. DUI checkpoints are underway. Impaired drivers beware. News Channel 3 at 6 starts right now.
Live, up and down the coast, from the beaches to the valleys. At 6, this is KEYT News Channel 3, where the news comes first.
In tonight for Victoria Sanchez. In the wake of the killings of a family in Goleta, a group of volunteers walked door to door to offer compassion and support to neighbors of the victims. Natalie Tavidian joins us live in Goleta with more. And Natalie, neighbors appreciate the effort.
Alys, it's called Door-to-Door Compassion. A group of volunteers offered free counseling to people in this neighborhood. They asked us to respect the privacy of the homeowners, but we did hear a lot of people say that they appreciated the idea. They mapped out a game plan and started knocking on doors, all to help people in this neighborhood.
This is something that we started when we were during the Isla Vista incident, where we're reaching out to the community to provide support.
A growing memorial sits in front of the Holzer family house, where 45-year-old Nicholas Holzer is accused of fatally stabbing his parents and 2 sons. Friends of the boys, ages 10 and 13, are mourning the loss.
I was friends with Vincent my life since kindergarten. I mean, losing him was like losing a family member.
I feel really bad. And I feel like I wanted to just go back in time and kind of save him.
These volunteers are part of a group of agencies working together to reach out to people like the young girls.
We're out here to do what we call compassion patrol.
And others affected by the tragedy.
I think it matters in a time like this because for a tragedy, community really can come together.
Alys, the memorial you see just right outside of the Holzer house continues to grow. We saw several kids come with their bicycles and some children come with their families and drop off more flowers. A lot of them left letters and notes saying that the family will always be loved and that they'll never be forgotten. Live in Goleta, Natalie Tavidian, News Channel 3.
Thank you, Natalie. Nearly 100 people gathered today to remember a young man killed in a car crash on Highway 246 earlier this week. Friends and family held a co-ed baseball game at Cabrillo High School in Vandenberg Village in memory of Skylar Kinchy. The 17-year-old had a passion for baseball and had just graduated from Cabrillo High School. Kinchy's life was cut short in a car accident near Buellton on Thursday. The crash is under investigation. A UCSB professor who destroyed a sign from anti-abortion protesters has learned her fate. Morel Miller-Young was sentenced to 3 years probation, 100 hours of community service, and 10 hours of anger management yesterday. The feminist studies professor teaches a class called Porn and Popular Cultures. She was pregnant at the time of the confrontation in March. She claimed she felt triggered by the images on the signs. Miller-Young is still teaching at UCSB. The Santa Barbara Police Department is conducting DUI checkpoints in the city right now. Driver's licenses will be checked tonight and tomorrow from 6 until 2 in the morning. Drivers who are under the influence of drugs and alcohol are being targeted. Last year, more than 180 drivers were nabbed for DUI. Funding for this program is provided by a grant from the California Office of Traffic Safety. The start of the school year is just weeks away. Today, hundreds of kids in need got new back-to-school supplies for free. The Housing Authority hosted its second Tools for School event today. Kids ages 5 through 18 got new backpacks filled with supplies. A single mom we talked to says the giveaway really helps her family.
I have 6 kids, all in school, and typically we wouldn't be able to get these. It would be very costly, and we wouldn't be able to get through the first 3 months unless we had some help. Union Bank and Santa Barbara Fit Body Boot Camp helped make the event possible.
New delays for a planned Target store along Hollister Avenue in Goleta. Target proposed building on the site more than 2 years ago, but several land use issues have delayed construction. An environmental analysis is required, but the city says so far the funds from Target have not come in. Target has been interested in the Goleta and Santa Barbara market for years. Right now, the closest stores are in Ventura and Santa Maria. The Santa Barbara investment firm Bradley Ventures bought 10.5 acres in Orchid for new housing. The vacant property is on the west side of Bradley Road between Union Valley Parkway and Patterson Road. It's used for grazing right now, but the firm hopes to build as many as 70 homes there soon. Time now for a first look at weather. Sean Quinn is here, and Sean, we're on cruise control.
In fact, look at current conditions out there. You can see just beautiful. Again, 78 in Santa Barbara, Goleta at 72 degrees. Winds are fairly mild right now, and we are seeing those winds come in off the ocean toward the land, which basically means the onshore flow. So we'll kind of keep an eye on those winds. But again, they're about north to northwest, almost approaching 20 miles an hour. So a little breezy out there, but really just beautiful conditions for the most part. And when I come back, we'll talk more about the changes that are ahead. We may actually see some tropical rain in that extended forecast, and a little bit of a cool down as we head back to work and maybe even school for some of us. Alys?
Thanks, Sean. It seems like an odd combination, model airplanes and paintballs, but put the two together and you've got a fundraiser for the Wounded Warrior Project. For the second year in a row, club members from the Tri-Valley RC Modelers got together to shoot down model airplanes with paintball guns in Santa Maria today. It's a concept the group started last year. Thousands of dollars have been raised. Veterans say the fundraiser means a lot to them.
They get home and it's a whole different experience. They end up with PTSD, and it's real. And I suffered from it myself. And it's something that veterans need help with.
A great cause, and don't worry, the airplanes weren't a total loss. Once they were shot down, a crew quickly fixed them for another flight. A man is behind bars tonight following a major drug bust in Ventura County. Details ahead. And an MMA fighter known as War Machine is in trouble with the law, captured locally after a multi-city manhunt. These stories and more just ahead. You're watching News Channel 3, where the news comes first.
Hi, I'm Anthony Guido, the CEO at Hometown Buffet. We're proud to give you the best of both worlds. Sit-down quality meals with all-you-can-eat variety, now at a new lower price. Our endless choices include new individual entrees, like hand-cut steak tips and barbecue pulled pork. That's right, new individual entrees, and now it's even more affordable. So whether you're new to our family or one of our regulars, I want to invite you into Hometown Buffet. I guarantee you'll love it, or we'll make it right.
Hello?
More people are coming to Audi than ever before. See why now is the best time. Experience the Summer of Audi event today and get exceptional values on the Audi you've always wanted.
24th, a family comedy that speaks for itself.
Mr. J.
What's up, Zach?
What's up, Andy?
Andy? That's not even close to Andre.
I think it says I'm edgy but approachable.
I think it says I hate my father.
Blackish premieres September 24th on ABC.
Welcome back. A major drug bust in Simi Valley tonight. Detectives say 26-year-old Matthew Martinez was supplying drugs being sold to people in Simi Valley. Martinez was tracked down at a home in Buena Park in Orange County. Detectives also searched a nearby storage facility. They found several thousand tablets of ecstasy and LSD and a small amount of cocaine. The estimated street value, $30,000. Martinez was booked into the Ventura County Jail. A fugitive mixed martial arts fighter has been arrested in Simi Valley 1 week after police say he brutally assaulted his ex-girlfriend in Las Vegas. U.S. Marshals announced they've captured 32-year-old War Machine yesterday. He was holed up in a hotel in Simi Valley. Officers say the fighter, whose birth name is John Copenhaver, is the primary suspect in a dispute that left his girlfriend and her friend with serious injuries. Residents saw the arrest firsthand.
You heard the taser come out and it was like, and I was like, oh my God, we gotta get out of here.
Oh my God.
It was crazy.
Did you see the guy?
Yeah, he was like some big, like really big dude. Like,
was this him?
Yeah, that was him. And he's like an MMA fighter. Oh my God, that's crazy.
Copenhaver was booked into a Ventura County jail while he awaits extradition to Nevada. Local kids joined Team Jacob to help the Santa Barbara Food Bank. How they're trying to help end local hunger with a bike, a swim, and a run. We'll explain.
It's a beautiful afternoon, early evening out there across our entire region. We are seeing the beginnings of some changes, though, out there. Pretty warm inland today. That will hold for at least another day or so before we do see those changes. I'll have details in just a minute.
It's our annual clearance event. It only happens once a year. Super fun. Of course you can get a great deal. Hold on. 0% APR financing on a bunch of models. Annual. And it's right now. They're having fun. You can get all kinds of deals. Come on down. Yeah, you better hurry in. You tell him Jan sent you.
During Toyota's annual clearance event, get 0% APR financing for 60 months on a 2014.5 Camry. Offer ends September 2nd. For great deals on other Toyotas, visit Toyota.com.
Thanks, Jen.
Ooh, I got it.
Toyota, let's go places.
The Better Business Bureau of the Tri-Counties offers an array of services to businesses to support trust in the marketplace. Access to our informative reports is free. Our online reports influence consumers and have powerful SEO advantages. Businesses can leverage our 101-year-old trademark logo in sales and marketing efforts. BBB accreditation is an honor. Accredited businesses have agreed to abide by the standards of an ethical marketplace. The BBB is the local resource for finding trustworthy businesses.
I love Texas in the springtime. I love Texas in the fall.
With smoked brisket, mesquite barbecue sauce, and jalapeno straws.
Texas in the summer when it sizzles.
You missed a spot.
Everyone wants a taste of Texas. Introducing the Texas Barbecue Thick Burger. New at Carl's Jr.
When you buy a used car and you feel good about it, that's a story worth telling.
And at Gold Coast Motors, it happens every day.
I'm a firefighter, and Gold Coast Motors has my trust, and that's a story worth telling.
Gold Coast Motors has the trust of the people you trust.
And there's a big selection of cars, trucks, and four-wheel drives. We have in-house financing, 85-point inspections on every car, and a 30-day guarantee. There's just no reason to go anywhere else. Gold Coast Motors. Tell everybody.
Dude, what are you doing? The game starts in 10 minutes. Vacuuming? Seriously? Bob's. Bob's? You missed a spot.
Oh, game on, brother. Game on.
Bob's Vacuum. Man up.
What do you mean? Man up?
Welcome back. Like a beautiful day out there across the entire area. A little warm on the inside, in some of our inland areas. You can see Ojai almost 100 degrees, and as well other areas were topping out pretty high 90s in Paso Robles. Santa Maria, though, look at that, 81, even along the beaches. That marine layer not strong enough to hold into the afternoon for a lot of areas. So again, we stayed pretty warm right up along the coastline for most areas. Currently seeing a lot of widespread warmth out there still. Actually, look at the Santa Barbara South Coast. Gaviota, a little bit of a mountain breeze right now. Not much to show up on the map. In fact, when I do hit the button, if you look at other areas real quick, cooling off, but still not that bad. But then watch when I show the winds right here, seeing calm conditions, but I would suspect there's probably a little bit of an offshore flow, maybe just behind our monitoring site, and that's why you're getting that little bit of extra warmth. Other areas seeing a minor onshore flow, which basically translates to another day like we saw yesterday going into the evening hours, which a little bit of fog out there, but not a whole lot of marine there. This is actually pretty weak. It does seem to approach pretty deep into the Santa Maria and Lompoc areas, getting to that coastal plain. But then as we head toward tomorrow afternoon, it stays clear for most areas, just perhaps a little bit of patchy cloudiness for the late afternoon into some of our beach communities. But really another nice day out there. Pretty simple forecast. Big area of high pressure has firmly parked itself over the western United States. That helps to kind of weaken the marine layer. And you'll notice for the most part, patchy AM fog. This type of marine layer, though, can at times bring in a little bit of dense fog for the inland areas, and that means that you might see some impeded driving conditions, and as well, the monsoon sort of working its way into some of our very extreme inland areas, but it's really not into our three-county region, but it is sort of gracing the outer edges of that, and that may increase the next couple of days, or I should say by the end of the forecast period, and the reason being, we have a lot of tropical activity down there. Right over here is Carina, and as well some other areas of low pressure. That may get pulled up into Southern California by about next Thursday or Friday, so it's pretty far out there. But right now we do have about a 20% chance of maybe some showers showing up, again, as we head toward, about a week from today or so, maybe next Thursday going into Friday. There's your overnight forecast, and as well, tomorrow's highs looking a lot like we saw today. Even some 70s and 80s right along the immediate beaches. Those areas that do see the fog, it might be dense again, so be careful with that if you are driving for the early morning hours. And again, look at that. No complaints on that forecast. A lot of surf out there, too, as we've been looking the last couple of days. Surf has actually been really good. We've had a lot of strong south swells, and boy, no complaints there. And that's why we are expecting to see just a nice day across the area. Going to go ahead and get to those 7-day forecasts in just a second as we're trying to work our magic right there. There's the surf. There's been some southern hemisphere swells. Been really good, and it looks to hold at least for a couple of days. And we'll go ahead and put up at least one of those maps because I overloaded my forecast there. I apologize for that. And you can see really no complaints on the forecast. We do cool things off a little bit with more fog, and then about a 20% chance of maybe a shower or two showing up by next Thursday going into Friday. So we'll have to kind of monitor that closely, but maybe some rain.
Well, we need it.
We'll take it.
Thanks.
Okay.
Some local kids are making a difference, training for a triathlon and raising money for the Santa Barbara Food Bank. Jacob Mansbach and 17 friends are competing in the Santa Barbara Triathlon as Team Jacob. They will swim, bike, and run in honor of local kids who don't have enough food to eat. Team Jacob trained for the bike portion of the event today. Jacob says he's motivated to raise awareness about hunger.
Raise money for other kids and give it to the food bank, which the food bank, with the food bank's leverage, can use all the money to get a lot of meals.
So far, the kids have raised nearly $18,000. The goal is $50,000. If you'd like to donate, just head to our website at KEYT.com. Some shelter cats have new homes tonight thanks to a free giveaway. And there's still a chance for you to get one. These kitties are like cars, pre-certified and ready to go. Details ahead.
And I'm Kevin Roos, in for Senator de los Santos tonight. Coming up, UCSB women's soccer season gets set tonight to kick off at the Harder Stadium. We'll have details. Plus, the NFL season is set to begin in a couple of weeks, so get out those fantasy football notes. We'll tell you who looked good for the Packers and the Rams today. Sports is next.
My last car was a bucket. I'd park really far away and make sure no one saw me. It was time to put it to bed and get a new one. driving off with a brand new Ford Fiesta. I loved it. It was very sporty-licious. It's smooth, it's very slick, it's good on gas. The touchscreen, hands-free phone, ambient lighting. I'm proud to say it is my car, which I have never said before, so this is a first.
Right now, get 0% financing for 72 months. Get the Charter Triple Play. It's more than meets the eye. Get into TV with over 100 free HD channels available. Instant access to over 10,000 on-demand movies and shows. Plus the Charter app for live TV that jumps to mobile devices in any room. All that for $29.99 a month. Switch to Charter Internet. Faster than the speed of WOW. Take off with 30 megs of speed. Bandwidth that lets multi-people multitask, stream movies, play games, watch videos, and share Vines all at once. No slowdowns. Shazam! For only $29.99 a month. Just call 877-958-7144. Then pick up Charter Phone for unlimited local and long-distance calling. And catch this. No drop calls. Stuck in a contract? Charter pays up to $500 to get you out. Charter TV, internet, and phone, $29.99 a month each. Call 877-958-7144. See for yourself. Call Charter today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mark Weiser. Welcome to today's Oral Health Minute. One of the most frequent subjects I'm asked about is snoring. There's much more to snoring than just the noise. While snoring appears to be a problem for the person hearing the noise, it can, in fact, be a serious medical problem for the one making the noise. The noise comes from trying to breathe through a restricted airway. Apnea, a related condition, is when the snoring stops and they've stopped breathing. If you live with someone with sleep apnea, you know what I'm talking about. Snoring and apnea have been traditionally treated with a mask called a CPAP device. And for those who find this too obtrusive or uncomfortable, there is now a dental device that opens your airway while sleeping. These oral appliances are small, quiet, and they require no electricity. And they are covered by your insurance. Patients who use these oral appliances report comfort, convenience, and much better sleep quality. Call me for a free consultation. I'm Dr. Mark Weiser. Keep smiling.
Welcome to sports. Last night, the Giants tried to make up ground on the first-place Dodgers, but the Phillies prevented that from happening. Giants entering the day today, 5.5 games out of first and getting things going in a hurry in the first inning. Hunter Pence with the solo shot right over the Yahoo sign, and Yahoo is right. Giants up 1-0, and then this kid just wants to let us know that Hunter Pence sleeps in his uniform. I can honestly say I learn something new every time I'm on this show. 9th inning, game tied, as Gregor Blanco will knock in the winning run. Giants go on to get the win 6-5. Now to the gridiron, week 2 of the NFL preseason, where fans really start to get excited about the upcoming year. Packers and Rams in this one, and Aaron Rodgers with a nice 3-yard strike to Randall Cobb to put him up 7-0. Later in the first, Aaron Rodgers doing what Aaron Rodgers does. Back to pass. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. He could have walked to Mississippi, had so much time to throw the ball. Rodgers finding Andrew Corliss 35 yards down the field. That would set up a field goal. We'd love to show it to you, but they didn't provide the highlights. They're up 10-0. Second quarter, Sam Bradfield with the 11-yard TD strike to Lance Kendricks. Write that name down on your fantasy football notebooks. 10-7 at that point, Packers. But this one would be all Packers as they go on to get the win. 21-7. Aaron Rodgers had 128 yards passing today for a touchdown. Sam Bradford went 101 in yardage and also had a touchdown. And other NFL preseason action for you today. The Colts are beating up on the Giants right now, 20-0 at the half. And our Dallas Cowboys, who have been practicing right here in Oxnard, they are getting beat by the Ravens right now, 27-10 at the half. All right, now to football of a different kind. They call it soccer in this country. The 2 top teams in the MLS Western Conference, Seattle and Real Salt Lake City, doing battle today. 53rd minute, Joao Palta with the header into the back of the net, putting Real Salt Lake up 1-0. 3 minutes later, we counted Palta with the steal, and Salt Lake looking to do it again. Luke Mulholland finds the back of the net. Salt Lake City up now 2-0. And this one turned into an episode of The Gong Show. Check out The Gong right there. For you younger folks, you'll have to YouTube that. Seattle would score in the second half, but the Sounders would fall 2-1. The win now moves Salt Lake City into first place in the Western Conference. UCSB women's soccer team is set to kick off their season tonight at 7 at Harder Stadium with an exhibition match against Westmont. Last year, the Gauchos battled a lot of injuries and finished with a record of 9-9-1 and ended up 3-5 in the Big West, while the Warriors had a much better season as they finished second in the nation in the NAIA, just coming up short in the national title game, losing to Concordia 1-0. Westmont will be looking to take it all this year if they can. So will the Gauchos. We'll have highlights of the game tonight for you coming up at 10 and 11. Finally tonight, how about Monet Davis, yesterday's Little League superstar, who became the first girl pitcher to throw a shutout in Little League World Series history. The 13-year-old threw 8 strikeouts. And get this, she can throw 70 miles an hour, while the boys that are in this tournament are only throwing between 50 and 60 miles an hour. Pretty amazing stuff. What else is cool? She also captured the attention of some famous people like First Lady Michelle Obama, who tweeted, "When girls succeed, we all succeed." Angels star Mike Trout is also a fan, along with Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson and so many others. Monet and her Philadelphia team will take to the field tomorrow. I believe they're playing Texas, so can't wait to see what she does again, but she has certainly taken the world by storm. Congrats to her. That is a look at sports. We'll have more news in just a moment.
The Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event, you can discover our gold standard of performance with the most track-tested vehicles Lexus has ever engineered. Lease the 2014 IS250 for $349 a month for 27 months, and we'll make your first month's payment. See your Lexus dealer.
Nice laptop. Tablet, too.
Whoa, where'd you get that?
Office Max. A chandelier? A rug? Where'd you get that? Office Depot. Office Max. Great backpack. Where'd you get that? Office Depot.
Now there are 2 great places to get the must-have school supplies that'll make them smile. Get over 1,000 items, $5 or less. Send them back happy with Office Depot and Office Max.
Angie posts, ugh, this stupid AC in this stupid car. It only works on high. Hang tight, Angie, because the Honda Summer Clearance event is here. This Honda CR-V has awesome standard features, like a rear-view camera and Bluetooth. Want to borrow my brush? Thanks. Keep it.
Hurry in to get a great deal on a Honda, named Most Trusted Brand by KBB.com. The Honda Summer Clearance event is on now at your Honda dealer.
Stanley Steamer is the first carpet cleaning service to be certified asthma and allergy friendly. We eliminate an average of 94% of common household allergens in your carpet, like dust, pollen, and pet dander, for a cleaner, healthier home. And regular cleanings extend the life of your carpet. It's our new standard of clean. Call about our $159 carpet cleaning special.
Call 1-800-STEAMER. Stanley Steamer, your certified cleaner.
Wingstop is all about flavor, but flavor's more than a
Brothers and sisters, our voices have been heard. Our beloved mango habanero wings have been returned. No longer will we crave in vain, crying, give us sweet, give us heat. It is back. Now, let the masses victoriously proclaim, Viva El Manganero!
Bring more flavor to your big event with Wingstop.
At the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event, you'll discover why 85% of luxury hybrids on the road today are Lexus hybrids. Lease the 2014 CT 200H for $299 a month for 27 months, and we'll make your first month's payment. See your Lexus dealer.
The 3rd annual certified pre-owned cat sale was put on by the Santa Barbara County Animal Services today.
Less problematic in care
$75 adoption fee was waived for healthy adult shelter cats. The event makes it possible to get many of these cats into homes more quickly, improving their quality of life while reducing the strain on county shelters.
This Saturday morning, starting at about 8:30, we had a line of people at the shelter. We actually had to give them numbers so that they could keep their priority position in lines and be the first ones in the door to pick out the cat that they want.
And if you missed today's event, no worries. There are 3 locations you can visit for the event tomorrow: ASAP in Goleta, the Santa Maria Animal Shelter, and LA Paws in Lompoc. For more details, head over to KEYT.com.
Some pretty cool cats right there.
Very cool. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you tonight at 11.